back for the second day of Crown League preseason. We're gonna have two big matches today. First up is Iconic Crew against Flying Eagles, and in 2 hours, ASCENDO EU against SV Monarch. I'm really excited about both matches. Now we're gonna soon jump in for the first match, Iconic Crew against Flying Eagles. We're in the banning phase. There's the ban from Iconic Crew from the knee. We'll see what he's gonna take out. I'm really curious to see. We don't have the tournament lobbies now. For whatever reason, Moton decides to take them out.
What's your command?
As knee takes out the Fanny, probably a target ban. Now from the side of Flying Eagles, look in my eyes, he's gonna the first hero.
Time to drop
Is the
beat
Jaw.
of the flesh.
Your team is banning.
Reasonable ban. Joy is still flex pick. You can go with EXP Joy or Jungle Joy and still a crazy hero, ridiculous damage. And now we're moving to the second ban from the side of Iconic Crew, and it's the Lunox. Standard bans, I would say, for now. Second ban from Flying Eagles coming from Pumpkin,
Do you want to make
and it's
friends with
Banana.
Nana?
So Nolan is still left open, just like yesterday's first match. Teams are not deciding to take out the Nolan, they want it for themselves. And it's Iconic Crew with the first pick. And I think it's probably going to be the Nolan. There's no reason to not go for the Nolan.
Always on the way.
And Matilda, so
Your team is picking.
the Nolan is probably going to get picked up here. It's the Aurora. First time I think we're gonna see it, the Aurora. In the preseason, she's been getting banned in every match. I'm really excited. The new revamp, she's very strong with the annoying passive. We'll see how she's gonna perform. And the carry. Oh, Nolan probably gonna fall. Interesting.
Ninja has arrived.
Hanzo. I don't know. I don't know about this pick at all, and it's a very early Hanzo. That's very interesting. I'm excited to see how it's gonna pan out. The last pick is going to be the Turizla in the EXP lane, and the Barats instantly picked up for the jungle. Moving to the second ban phase. It's Bronya with the ban from Flying Eagles. Aramids for mid lane.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
I would say that it's the last ban, the drafting phase from Knee. Flying Eagles is still missing a roamer and an EXP laner, and the Dig is taken out. Maybe they're planning to go for like an Atlas or a Minotaur. They want to get rid of the time journey. Pumpkin now the block for the pick. It's the Lapu Lapu for the EXP lane. So it's gonna be the last pick for the roamer. Now Iconic Crew is missing a mid laner, and Novaria is getting picked up. I was hoping to see a Novaria, and it's shown up. One of my favorite heroes personally to play. To just watch. Oh, the last pick is gonna be the gold laner. He's showing every gold laner, and it's the Hanabi.
Your team is picking.
Pretty interesting picks from the side of Iconic Crew. I wasn't expecting to see Hanabi and the Gato, and Hanabi and possibly a Gato, but the Hanzos Hanzo is the most interesting pick, and it was very early. Hanzo has to feel very confident on that hero.
Allow me to lead
And
the charge.
oh, that's an amazing pick, because that Hilda is gonna harass this Hanzo. Hanzo is very slow after he uses his first skill. That Hilda is gonna get a lot of opportunities early game to harass him and delay his farm and possibly even kill him. And we're back, everyone. We're back for the game. Iconic crew against Flying Eagles.
All troops deployed.
Both junglers, starting from the blue buffs. 4 people, and look at Bronya, Hilda. He's already trying to invade Hanzo. 4 people trying to blow her out, but look at the damage done to the Matilda already. Look, he's chasing Corey. But they're getting cleared, and Ile and Vlad are already moving into the enemy jungle. Vlad getting quite chunked down. He's not backing down, not backing up. He's still gonna steal some of that farm from that Hanzo. I think that's the strategy for against the Hanzo. But first blood from Vlad, he was quite low, but Corey falls too. Bronya trying to take out Danzi, but he fails. Oh, what an Astrosphere from Baby Irie. Stealing out, taking out Baby Irie, but burns out the passive. He's probably gonna die to Danzi. Bronya too. What a fight in the first minute of the game. Now look in my eyes. Probably gonna fall too. Danzi chasing him, and he falls again. Falls too. A big fight in the first minute of the game. Vlad didn't even take his red buff, and he decided to fight. Karti getting caught very deep in the enemy jungle, and he falls too. Very chaotic start to the game, really. Flying Eagles trying to go for the aggressive plays from the start with that Hilda, but Iconic crew did a very good job defending that. The turtle now. Vlad with retribution. Takes the turtle. Now coming for the blue buff. Bronya still poking. Look at Corey, he's very low. Probably gonna see a lot of solo kills from that Hanzo. Ultimate pop from Sile. And he falls without the passive. Pumpkin diving under the turret from Baby Irie, and he dies too. Danzi penalties off from Karti. And Pumpkin falls. We've seen already 9 kills in the first 4 minutes of the game. Now the action turns into the gold lane. Karti very low. No kill. Now Danzi flying with that Hanzo. Engine spot from Look in My Eyes. Corey falls. He is getting chased down. And he dies too. A lot of things happening now in the game. I think both teams should really calm down. There's no reason to fight that much. Pumpkin with the bravest fighter, going for the solo kill against Karti. Now Corey, penalty zone, locking him down. Any escape? No, he dies too. Bronya trying to save him, but he couldn't. Turtle spawning right now. Both junglers are prepared for it. The retributions. Both on level 7. Was gonna be even. Delay getting quite low. Ashel's feel missed. Vlad misses the ultimate but gets the retribution. Pumpkin sniped by the Astral Sphere. Danzy very slow. That's what I was talking about. With that Hilda. And you're not gonna make anything out of it though. Flicker penalties all from Carty into Vlad and Sile. And they're getting caught again. Vlad way too aggressive here. Look at my 2 double kill from Danzy. He's got 5 kills already. 5 minutes, 5 kills from Danzy. Really don't want to get versus bad Hanzo in the late game. Mid lane turret getting pushed very early. It's a very fast-paced game. A lot of things to cover. Now Danzy invading Vlad, taking his red buff. The EXP lane, Pumpkin the bravest fighter, but we're probably not gonna see any kills here, but again in the gold lane. Bronya trying to do some vision and catches Kore with the ultimate. Circling Eagle now. Vlad goes in. Kore escapes with 1 HP. Under the turret, saves him. Flicker from Stile. Takes him out. Flame shot. Isn't enough damage. Vlad getting back his red buff that was stolen from him by Danzy. And we're gonna have again another turtle. Artie getting locked. Bronya penalties onto 2. Circling Eagle. What damage from Baby Irie. That Astral Sphere was a lot of damage to both of them. Meanwhile, look in my eye, destroying the bot lane turret. That was a fair trade, I would say. Danzy is quite low. It's gonna be risky for him to take the turtle, even with the ultimate. Looks like Flying Eagles won't contest it. Top lane turrets falls on the side of Flying Eagles too. In the mid lane, seeing some action. Passive burn from Sile. Ultimate into Danzy. Pumpkin meanwhile with the bravest fighter, but doesn't take out anyone. Circling Eagle into Pumpkin. Trying to escape, but cannot escape. Baby Irie takes Pumpkin down. Big gold lead already from the side of Tony. 4k gold lead. I have to say that Hilda pick didn't work out. Iconic Crew did they did a very good job defending in the early game against that aggression from Vlad, from Bronya, from Sile, and even Look in My Eyes was taking part in that invades. Oh, an ultimate. That's a retribution into Irie. He's very slow. Penalty zone again into Bronya and Vlad. Circling Eagle knocks up 2. Vlad and Bronya fall. Danzy with the double kill. Sile escapes on 1 HP. Almost Astral's Field takes out Look in My Eyes. Pumpkin bravest fighter to escape. Kicker from Corey misses. Pumpkin. And the Astral Sphere takes him out. He should have just backed out to the base, honestly. What an intense match we got here. And the Lord is already spawned. And Iconic Grow is wasting no time trying to take it. Let's see if they're gonna contest it. Blood is going in. Bronya. Danzy scores the retribution. Bronya very low. Gets taken down by knee. What the ultimate penalty is only to Vlad. He gets taken down. Vlad very low. Pumpkin waiting to go the bravest fighter. And the Astral Sphere takes down Vlad. What a snipe from Irie. They're forced to their base. It's very early. The defense in the early game, I can't say enough of it. They're pushing, they're trying to end in 10 minutes. Lord working on the turret. Pumpkin getting poked. Astral Echo. Pumpkin falls. Bravest fighter wasn't enough to escape. Are they going to push? Party getting caught, baby RE2. They're running for their lives now. Iconic Crew. Vlad getting very low. Bronya trying to chase Corey. With Ken, Danzy takes him down. Monster kill from Danzy. I was doubting that Hanzo pick, but I feel like it's going to get banned in the next game. This is a nightmare for the side of Flying Eagles. Me taking already the buffs of his team. $7k gold for Iconic Crew. There's not much Flying Eagles can do right now. You just have to defend. And it's hard to defend when you have a Hanzo in the enemy. Bravest fighter popped to defend. Vlad missed the ultimate. Retribution popped just to escape. Flying Eagles are low on HP again. Astral Sphere into Celia isn't quite enough. Flying Eagles have no chance now. They have to just defend. And Iconic Crew are applying monster pressure on them with that Hanzo. Bravest fighter just to clear the minion wave. They don't want to initiate right now. They don't have 2 of their inhibitor turrets now. Look at the snipes from Irie. He's hitting so much of the Astral Spheres. Danzy again with the ultimate. Dives into the turret. Look in my eyes, trying to find him. Bravest fighter. Penalty zone to look in my eyes. Vengeance pop isn't quite enough of defense. Emanating the ultimate from Vlad with the shield. Astral Sphere takes him down. What a snipe. Another amazing snipe from Irie. They're trying to force the end. Pumpkin very low. Escapes with the bravest fighter. Turkling Eagle into 2. Sile with the passive. Pumpkin defending, clearing the minion with Carty very low. Another Astral Sphere from Irie. Now taking down Pumpkin. Danzy ending the game with the base. It's not quite enough yet, but the minions are still pushing. Nobody to end. Now Irie shut down from Look in My Eyes. He's chasing Danzy. And he's going to get his double kill. Is it the sign of a turnaround or Flying Eagles? But the Lord is marching down. It's gonna be quite hard to end without Danzy. And without the Astral Echo from Irie, it's such a big weapon when you have it to Rizla, when you have the Matilda, Bronya, getting overextending, Vlad missing another ultimate, getting caught in the penalty zone, circling Eagle into Sile, Picker from Sile, Vlad falls, Ni has 8 kills without Hanabi. They may be able to end, but look at my eyes. Hiding, he's going for the back. He's going now. Baby Irie eggs down Bronya. Shot down from Korei on Look in My Eyes. That was a good plan, but wasn't executed the best. Pumpkin with the bravest fighter, targeting Knee. Oh, Sile only one to defend. It's a wipeout. It's GG for Iconic Crew who take game 1.
Victory!
What a dominant performance from Iconic Crew. We're gonna be back soon for game number 2.
And we are here again. I am back. My name is Hockey. I'm today's caster, and from game one, you may recognize Wal is still here with us. Hello, Wal.
Of course I am. Now we're duo with Hockey, we're back. We did some commentating yesterday together, and now we're back for game 2 for
I'm
Iconic Crew and
excited. I was
against
watching
Flying
game
Eagles.
one. I was not able to cast, unfortunately, but I was watching game one, and that was pretty interesting. I enjoyed that. Pretty tough game. On the first pick, we have Flying Eagles. Over here, we have the 5 member of Flying Eagles as casual, Bronya, Sally, Vlad, Pumpkin, Look in My Eyes, against Coruscant, Dance, Irene, and Cardi. I enjoyed the first match, so I expect as much excitement for the second match as well. So much aggressiveness was going on.
Also, getting banned.
Sir,
I was
We
expecting
at
that.
your
have
command.
we have the Fanny over here as well, getting banned, and Hanzo from Flying Eagles side. They have the second ban as well for Flying Eagles. I wonder what Look in My Eyes thinking over here. Is probably gonna take out something
You
that.
think
Time to
Hanabi?
drop the
Oh,
This is
it
beat
could
Joy.
be.
So Hanabi left open. She was a pain last game.
Hanabi was there, yeah, she was interesting to pick there. Oh, and they take out the Linux as well, pretty interesting. Once again, we have a Nolan open and Aurora and so many other options as well.
Nana
This
was banned last
Nana,
game, and she's open now. maybe they go for it. But they go
They
for the Matilda.
Your team is picking.
Taking out the Matilda here from Iconic, knowing that Matilda is really
It's the
dangerous.
Nana.
But they pick up the Nana over here. For Iconic, Irie takes the Nana instantly, not thinking twice, knowing that she's just too good for this. And the
I've been
carry
waiting
comes
for
back.
too long.
Is picking.
This time it's for Iconic.
Turizla from Pumpkin. It was Carty last game on the Turizla, and he was hitting those penalty zones onto Vlad and Sile quite well, so.
It's my way.
And
or
Ixia,
Team is
an
picking.
early Ixia. I think they could have waited on that pick.
I mean, Ixia is always good so far. We've seen her like this is the third time I think we see an Ixia.
We've seen Nanokin on that Diksha yesterday. He was cooking on that Diksha so hard.
Maybe Look in My Eyes has the same pot as Nanokin in that situation.
Maybe he watched Nanokin yesterday and said, yeah, I'll be like that.
I would be like that. I'm excited. We have the second band face, and it's for Iconic here. Cardi, they probably gotta take out a jungler in that situation. And ooh, never mind. It's a Vermis. Interesting. Vermis
Just like
is
last
known.
game.
To
Yeah,
live
Vermis is known to be
is
like
to trick the
really annoying.
Reaper.
You know.
Now Vlad banning. They're still missing a jungler. Vlad has to think what he's going to pick up in the jungle. He picked up the Barons last game. It clearly didn't work out against the Hanzo and the Yuzong. A dive hero is getting banned just to ensure safety for Look in My Eyes. Now Danzy picking. They're missing the jungle. They're going to probably take the Barons from Vlad.
Maybe. There it is. Taking the bears from Vlad just like he said, but then they'll pick up the export gear and Novaria too. Interesting. Novaria was really good last match when I was watching. So I'm hoping she would also be as OP as before.
They did the Exborg. You remember yesterday? You remember the Exborg
Yeah.
from Kebab? It was
Kebab.
an EXP Exborg, so I don't expect the same aggressiveness from a jungle Exborg. He has to be much safer. He's much
Especially
more
in the
important
jungle
for
there.
in the jungle role.
Yeah.
Last big Lapu from Carty. We missed that, but we're jumping into game 2. Iconic crew against Flying Eagles.
And
And we're back, and we have the match number 2, Iconic versus Flying Eagles. And I'm pretty interested to see the outcome of this one. What you think? We have Bronya over here, making sure providing vision for Flying Eagles in this situation. They're checking out. But as you can see in the top lane here, Kur is being on the gold lane here, making sure he's gonna freeze out Look in My Eyes and try to give advantage for Neon that's the top lane. Sele goes for a snipe here, but does not take the jungle here. Unfortunately, will hit Danzy though. We have Flying Eagles rotating, being safe, providing vision in hopes of a stealing jungle in that place. Bronya takes a lot of damage here. Will have to use a flicker from Bronya. That was a lot of damage from Danzy in this. But Barrett's is just too OP for early, man. When he gets big in there, he's too OP. Look
Vlad
at
getting
here
caught.
trying to invade, but does not get it successfully, and will have to lose his Fraga armor. Cardi comes in on Pumpkin. They have Pumpkin on low HP, but will not pick up Pumpkin, and Pumpkin does not have to waste a battle spell.
Again, both teams very aggressive in the early game. Vlad, again, invading, and I would
And he
say
uses Retribution on Pumpkin. Will he go with Daytona's Welcome? And does not, but Pumpkin will use his Flicker.
I think that's a good trade. He's gonna get back the Retribution, and the Flicker is big. It's a big resource.
It is.
Especially with that Terizla. You have the penalty zone, you can dive everyone and just lock them in for a team fight.
Make sure it still is a nano for iconic side here. Big threat during turtle fights. Ooh, Bronya takes a bit too much damage from the anchor, say, but will not be picked up here. Bronya will be able to get out.
Last Insanity popped. Dazu, the Retribution, getting eliminated by the Astral Sphere. Vlad falls too. Carty, the bravest fighter, diving. Flicker trying to take down Pumpkin, but he heals too much.
Cardi
Still,
does not
missing the
get the
Astral
kill over
Astral
here,
Sphere.
does not have his cooldown, unfortunately. But that was one interesting team fight.
No more kills, only the jungler fall. Dazu, the Retribution, able to take that turtle from Vlad.
Irie here with the poke before going back, no mana. We have Sele ganking, pressuring on the top lane. Looks like Iconic really are playing around the gold lane a lot. They wanna make sure that they secure the late game for that.
It is a damage carry last game from Flying Eagles. We've seen Local Minds on a tank build carry. Now we're seeing Knee on the damage carry.
This is gonna be interesting. I haven't seen a damage carry in a while.
I'm glad we see a damage carry. I don't like seeing tank carry.
Sele with the Astro Recall hits Corsair in here, getting his HP a bit down. Ooh, and will they pick up Bronya? And Irie make sure they secure that Bronya kill for Iconic Crew. What a kill, what a pickup. And last Insanity pop. Danzy goes in with Daytona's Welcome. Will they pick up? Nope, does not kill him. Will they retreat or will they get him? And Irie gets another kill over here.
Full barrage, time journey from Corey. Flicker
Time.
too burned. Yeah, quite low, has to use the flicker.
Full barrage. We know Ixia pulls that out. She starts cooking. It's amazing. Oh, Cardi going in with the Land Shaker. Raging Slash. Will he pick up Sele here? Irie does take Sele, but he will unfortunately die to tower. They do get the mid lane kill here.
They start with the turtle, Vlad and Danzy. Danzy 1 level ahead, but he's 1 versus 2. Soon to be 1 versus 3 as Bronya is coming mid lane, but Irie comes to help.
Penalty zone. Danzy goes to the
locking him down and he falls.
He falls.
It's a free turtle from Vlad, but it's getting reset.
I think they'll still take it, even though it was a little bit late. Cardi arrives late on the scene.
Fancy bravest fighter. Astrosphere missing Carti, hitting the minion only. Let's go back to the gold lane. It's the Diggy. It's Corey babysitting. Look in my eyes. Time journey popped. Corey falls.
Ooh, look at my eyes. Escapes on. Oh, never
and
mind.
He dies to the passive.
Gets it with the passive here with carry. I asked for recall from Sally over here, but does not hit Irie. Just barely. One thing I love about Novoria is her wave clear is just exceptionally too good.
Famous
Sally
fighter.
gets caught by the Molina, and Irie will catch, and Cardi will use Raging Slash once again over here. They get, and Pumpkin will escape thanks to
Crazy
Bronias,
burst damage from the Nana. You can't just
No.
survive it.
They just get that mid lane, like it's nothing. Like, alright, let's get mid and leave. Iconic really know how to put pressure. That's. We have last Insanity here from Vlad going in full barrage and
barrage flicker.
From my eyes. Time journey comes from Corsair and they will take out Bronya with a circle. He takes him out. And ooh, Molina Blitz coming from Irie takes out. Ooh, and Astro Recall from Sele onto Corsair, and then he will push here a tower while the fight's happening. Carti gets a bit caught here by Sele as well. Do the double kill. another Astral Recall, and they will not be able to pop Irie's passive. What a fight! That was a lot of pressure. But this was better for Flying Eagles. They're doing amazing that fight. Looks like Look at My Eyes gets caught, but will escape thanks to Bronio. Will Danzy go for it? Daytona's welcome on Look at My Eyes, and he gets taken out by Kurse. We have a Astral Echo coming here from Sele, but not much. Hits an Astral Recall on Danzy, but I don't think that shakes him one bit. What do you think, Wal?
You have to give credit to Sile. He's
Sile
hitting
is-
those astral spheres. As we're talking about Sile, he falls to Irie. Look at the stats from both of the mid laners. 6-0-1 from Irie and 5-3-0
When
from Sile.
Bronya with the turtle, Danzy will have to escape on really low HP. Carty goes in with Landshaker, Raging Slash will take out Bronya. Wow, Carty is pretty active.
Barrage to defend.
Brush tries to defend Look at My Eyes. Does
He's
not get
very
a
low.
Molina Blitz coming from but Kurose will pick up the kill, and the Molina passive gets out. Flame shot by Ari will take out Sally tries to go in for a snipe here, but unfortunately does not get.
Now the
Carty
bravest fighter
speaking
under the
brave.
turret.
Carty being so aggressive. Oh, Daytona's welcome, and they will take out Sally once again, and the recall, daunting the
They're
Sally.
taunting. They're taunting.
This is so much pressure here.
Bronya getting caught by the Nana, by Irie. The Nana is just putting so much work in this game.
I agree with you here.
Last Insanity, bravest fighter to escape. Danzy left alone, penalties on to lock him down. And he falls from Pumpkin. Carty missing the bravest fighter, getting hit by the Astral Sphere.
Time
I'm
journey.
really
And
sensitive.
Irie with a flame shot takes out Vlad, and looks like they win
Manual
a
solo
1v1.
kill.
Solo kill.
Solo kill in the top lane.
Are they gonna take out Pumpkin here as well? Ooh, so close yet so far.
Irie is
a-
legendary. What a game from him so far.
Nana is just way too dangerous. We went from Nana being such a troll pick to... Damn, too much.
The Irie
Looks like they're
carrying.
setting up a
Iconic
trap for
crew.
the blue
That-
buff.
I think that's gonna take his armor if he walks into that.
Perhaps, but unless Vlad has a bit of magic defense here, but once again, we don't know yet.
Doesn't yet. He doesn't have any magic defense yet.
There is no one going there. Looks like it's gonna be a Lord fight here between both teams. It's gonna be a full-on Lord fight.
Every ultimate is on. The full barrage, I think, is going to be a
Will they
game
take
changer,
Bronya
but
out? Bronya uses Circling Eagle not to get caught. Time Journey gets
Time Journey
popped by
popped
Curse.
very early.
Braves.
Irie with the Molina Blitz.
Ooh, Landshaker hand,
Under the
hands over here.
turret. Last Insanity under the turret takes out Irie. Not down from Vlad, but he doesn't have the armor now for the Lord fight.
Keep in mind, Pumpkin
That's
still
the
has
poking.
his penalty zone and will
Penalty
use it,
zone
but
immune.
Daytona's welcome, he gets out. Danzy. Danzy will escape on low HP, but never mind, full barrage comes in from Look in My Eyes. but
No
does not
flicker
have
to
the
follow
flicker.
up.
And oh, Sele almost gets double here. Looks like this Lord fight will fall in the hands of Flying Eagles.
What happened to Carty? What happened to Carty? He got sniped.
Carty got Carty got caught over there. I didn't even see that.
I didn't even see that too. I just saw the notification from Sile and I thought, yeah, he hit another Astral Sphere.
Looks like in the
It's
top
just-
fight here
it's
there's
just a
1v1
match of-
happening and
Just
Corsair
a
is
match of
taunting.
both mid laners.
Needs
of
to
Irie
do a
and
lot of damage
Sile.
on the damage carry, but we'll get Time Journey pop just to be saved and a flicker from Bronya here as well. Flicker comes from Look in My Eyes. Will he take the kill? He gets in this situation and will get out. They take out Irie's passive. Flying Eagles are going for comeback here.
Little
Flicker
ranch
from
shaker,
Kursey will
Carti.
miss, but he'll go for and will pick out the kill over here. Vlad takes out Danzy on top lane solo and escapes 1 HP on Export. I gotta say, Diggy is a threat with that second skill, wasting so much from Flying Eagles. Like when he catches one, it's either a guaranteed kill, or it's a guaranteed to waste something from the enemies, such as the Matilda Circling Eagle or a Flicker otherwise. Looks like the Astro Recall will hit knee here. Of course, they get poked a bit.
Getting low.
Not much to follow up, and the
No,
Molina
pick
Blitz
up.
coming from Irie, hitting no one. Flying Eagle are really putting Iconic under pressure over here. But we still
Anzi
have
again with Pumpkin. Just recalling
Anzi.
and poking themselves. Astral Echo.
I mean, Danzy is a
Now
really
into
fun
4
player to
members.
watch here.
He is, he is.
Looks like they use Detona's welcome. Will pick out Pumpkin. Will they kill Pumpkin in time? Nope. Time Journey popped. Last Insanity goes out. Full barrage by the Exia. And all that fighting, and only Pumpkin gets picked out from Speedy's light wheel from knee. What a fight.
Everything thrown at Iconic Crow, but they somehow survive and are able to take out Pumpkin in the process too.
Pumpkin didn't even get a chance to get out or anything. He was just permanently stunned in that fight as he saw the Daytona's welcome from Danzy. It's a big threat here. Once he gets someone, it's done for.
You're just getting eaten by that dino. It's just over for you, no matter what hero you are. Even the Turisla. It's just GG. You're just getting stun locked and you're waiting to spawn back. We see both teams gathering into that river.
Looks like it's gonna be another fight, but nope, Daytona's welcome again on Pumpkin. Looks like Pumpkin is really good at wasting resource here. We'll go
Penalty
in,
zone into 3.
but will not do
Carti
much.
diving,
Unfortunately,
look
we
in
get
my
poked.
eyes.
Last Insanity comes in, Vlad takes out Danz in that situation. Carti goes in, chases, look at my eyes. Will he kill him? Or will he escape? Look at my eyes, escapes successfully. Looks like he's going in after Vlad.
Vlad
Flicker
very low.
pops the Flicker in,
That's
takes out Vlad, but will be taking out as well from
It's everyone's
Selly.
lord now,
What a
but it's
shutdown.
getting reset.
Rania still
Carti has
going
the
in under
bravest
pressure.
fighter.
Kursey has to go out. Will Carti back up here? Will he recall?
Alright,
Ooh, they
very
can
risky.
They take out. Ooh,
And the
what
Astra
a
Spear. Burning the
snipe
passive
from
from Irie.
Selly.
Flicker Sile. Oh my god, what a match from Sile.
A pretty good match from Selly. Looks like Carti has to clear with the Raging Slash and the Land Shaker. This is intense. Really intense. It's one fight after another.
Gonna be a second try for the Lord. Pumpkin is on the top side trying to low push with the minions.
It looks so far like Pumpkin's role here has been too much for Iconic. Iconic has no choice but to waste a lot for Pumpkin, and that's when Flying Eagles take the chance to just engage, and a Astro Recall hits near over there in the bot lane from Sele.
You have to waste so much to kill that Turisla.
Sele is
and
just
then
sniping one after another, and it's insane. Goes in, activates Astro Echo, last Insanity comes in from Vlad, and Circling Eagle. Daytona's welcome, will pick out Sele, and look at my eyes, we'll have to retreat, flickers, and we'll have to go back. And there it is. A turtle comes in, Vlad gets picked up by Ari, double kill from Irie here. Never mind, does not pick up the export. He picks out Look in My Eyes and Pumpkin. Iconic.
very intense Lord fight, and Danzy again with the Retribution. winning another Retribution battle. Vlad is
Usele is
out of shape in that game, in this both games. Danzi is
is almost
dominating in
picked
that
out, but will
objectives.
have to retreat. Will Sele hit a snipe here? He does with the Astral Recall.
We're trying to end it right
Blitz
now.
coming in. A flicker comes in for Crusade. Doesn't do much. Gets picked out by Bronya, and looks like game number 2 is for Iconic. Good game, Iconic. Looks like it's 2-0 and Iconic takes this victory. A pretty tough match. I'm gonna just say Flying Eagles, they fought for this. They held up a pretty good fight
They
throughout the
they
entire.
had the advantage early. They had the advantage early.
It was a pretty tough match, I must say. Anyways, that was Iconic Crew against Flying Eagles, 2-0 to Iconic, and it was a pretty tough match. I enjoyed watching and casting this at the same time, and we will see you next time on next matches.
the
We
teams
out here.
got. Oh, and
Ooh!
Jane getting caught with the hook and blood.
From Stanley over here. Take out their inhibitor both mid and possibly bot lane. Vanity.
Hello everyone, my name is Wolkenstern. Most people know me already since I've casted already lots of tournaments in the past, and I'm here with Hockey and World casting today's second series of the Crown League preseason matchups, ASCENDO EU against SV Monarch. As you can see, both established triad teams, very well known in EU. SV Monarch is a rather new one, just got created like a few weeks ago. And they all are also joined this time by Kreve, who was just up until 1 week ago a member of Meta Black. So keep out for him. And we are already here in draft here with the Guinevere being banned out from Ascendo EU and Joy from the side of SV Monarch. Well, what do you think about the draft so far with the bans? Do you think you would draft like them too, or would you have banned other things?
Unfortunately for Wall here, he may have lagged out, but I personally think that draft to get is pretty interesting. We see a lot of focus bands here, like a Guinevere and a Matilda in that case. Maybe it is a threat for both teams after all.
I agree here with you, but like with those bans, lots of mages are basically being left open. Lunox open, Nano open, Aurora open. Even the marksmen are still being left untouched. And speaking of marksmen, SV Monarch are picking up the carry here. Interesting first pick. We have seen already in earlier series today that the carry was being picked too from a certain team, but it didn't work out really well. So we hope to see a better result with the carry pick here now, and see what's going on going on now.
Pretty interesting here. We also have for the side of Monarch going in pretty heavy with the Drafty Riga and the Nana and the Yuzong. Looks like they want to maintain an aggressive play style and probably play around objectives more than usual.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I'm not sure about the Yuzhong pick that early though. Like, there were also lots of other priority picks left open that they could have picked. Like in last weekend's series, like yesterday's series actually between Meta Black and a certain team. Not yesterday. That was actually on Saturday. The Seth here against Meta Black, where Meta Black decided to just go for the Nana and Aurora comp, which is interesting to say the least, but not very practical. So don't do that in your games just because they did it in a tournament. And with Ascendo picking up the Aurora and the Minotaur, we are seeing kind of a stable team so far from them, while Monarch decided to go for the Nolan pick here, which fell off during last patch due to the nerfs, but he's still being picked up from time to time. Wall, what are your insights about the draft so far, since you've seen it playing out so far? Okay. Unfortunately, Wall has some internet connection issues in VC, so we will continue here. Barrett is also being banned out from the side of Monarch. Kaja is also banned out. Kaja is a good ban because Kaja can cancel out the Minotaur ult if pressed on time. Obviously, you need to press it on time, or else that doesn't work. And Monarch are hovering between all the marksman options here, thinking about what could be the best here. Ixia, solid pick, cannot complain about it. And moving on, Hawkey, what do you expect? How do you think Ascendo is gonna end this draft with?
Maybe they need something aggressive here, something that can withstand the Nolan. Because if they were to get an opening or an assassin or something for Nolan here, they might possibly get heavily pressured. And they also want something diving here as well for the Ixia and the Nana. So it is a really tough draft here. I personally think Lapu Lapu here is a pretty good pick, and so is Trizla. And the Yin, which is one
Huh?
of the most interesting picks we've seen so far here.
My god, the Yin pick brings me back memories to when Squishy used to play Yin for me. Eh. In case you didn't know, Squishy is a player from Zephyr who also just played yesterday's series, I believe, against was it Stanley or Crescent? I think it was one of those. Either of them. Correct me if I don't know it exactly anymore. It was Stanley. Yeah. Also interesting, and Monarch ending the draft with an Angela pick, supporting the Nolan here, but the problem with the Monarch draft is that they're really squishy. Like, they don't have any frontline aside from the Yuzhong for team fights later on, but for the start, they really have to rely on their individuals. It's not really mobile compared to the rest of her team. She cannot follow up to the other ganks as quickly as the opposition. Like Aurora can just can just body check anyone with her skills here with with what she has at her disposal, while Nana has to be a bit more careful. Even with the Molina being thrown, she still lacks mobility here. In any case, we're here in game 1 of the preseason of the Crown League between ASCENDO EU and Monarch, and we are finally starting the game. Okay, Wall, are you finally here, and can you tell us about your opinion so far from the drafts?
I think so. I think so. I fixed every technical issue and I'm here. And about the draft, I honestly think that Ascendo has had the better draft until they picked Ian. They had a lot of AoE picks with the Minotaur, Aurora, and the Lapu, but I think the Ian just doesn't fit in that composition.
I mean, I agree with you because I mean, I don't know why you what Yin counters here specifically. If you want to kill Angela, you can pick any burst jungler. If you want to kill Nana, you can just pick any assassin technically. And for the other picks, Yin doesn't really work out that well. Like I don't get what Yin can do what assassins couldn't do, for example. But speaking of this, we got
We
our first
have
blood already on the top
Leandro
lane.
being taken out here, taking out Remy from Ascendo side with the fracture on the Nolan. Pretty interesting first gank on the XP here. Looks like throughout the entire tournament, we've been having early ganks on the XP, and we have Edom getting poked in that case by Leandro and Bo's Grieve as well.
You could see the difference in farm speed between the Nolan and the Ian. Nolan was already ganking the EXP lane when Ian was still clearing his blue buff. And Remy
Ooh,
dies to the
Remy
passive.
gets taken out by Yuzong's Fam's passive over here. Looks like Nikki and King Peel have to back up the XP lane here for the meanwhile. We have on the bot lane here, Adam uses my turn to take out Allen. Allen unfortunately used the flicker during that fight, but does not save him. We have SV Monarch here going for the turtle in the first 2 minutes.
That's really concerning now for Ascendo losing. Like first they lost 2 members. They got 1 back, of course, but losing the turtle at this early stage is obviously a disadvantage for them. Since Nolan can just snowball later on. He already is farming up quite decently, and his jungle clear is obviously just much faster than that from Yin, as you can see from just based from the level advantage already. Half a level down, buff finished already almost, while Yin still needs to do his blue buff, and everything is it's not feeling cohesive right now for Ascendo. Lapu just getting now level 4. Like the Yuzhong is already a level ahead, freezing the lane here from Lapu. Like Lapu is a real problem here. Like how is he gonna get his farm unless he takes extensive trades?
In over
But
here
speaking of
using
trades,
my turn on Leandro. Still deciding what's happening. Brother playing really passive. Hard guard coming from Angela on the Nolan over here. And looks like Remy is gonna pick up the kill on Leandro, but so does Fam take out Ken Picky. He's gonna also be taken out in that situation. What a interesting fight happening here. Looks like this fight was more beneficial for the side of Ascendo. What you think?
Yeah, it
yeah,
was.
in this
It was,
fight,
but the flicker burned by King Peki. gonna hurt because he's not gonna have it for the turtle. That's a big resource wasted, but because he still died, but he popped the flicker, so it wasn't worth it at all.
Looks like the
Wait a
Molina Blitz
moment.
coming in from Kriv here. Does not hit Remy, misses unfortunately. Will not have it at the turtle, but
To be fair, ASCENDO EU were kinda. It was kind of fortunate for them that Adam didn't die there in the team fight in the jungle. Like you saw his HP back then. He was basically poof almost. However, he survived this, and therefore this team fight was ended up in favor of Ascendo. Could have gone either way though, because lots of HP bars were really low here. And as we speak here, SV Monarch starting up the turtle.
turtle going in for SV Monarch. Full barrage coming in by Allen. Will they do something? Nope, minion in your own. Oh, and the Adam with the retribution over here uses my turn to grab someone in his ult, and it looks like it's Leandro, and a lot of fighting here coming in. Line Shaker from Lapu Lapu stun and then Raging Slash to take out the backline. Leandro gets out hopefully and will escape. Will Mizu catch up? Mizu manages to catch up in time with Leandro and take him out. Looks like Kenpeki and Fam will have to go back due to their low HP. And never mind, Fam is gonna try and hold on to the lane as soon, or they swap lanes in that case. And there it is. Another small fight happens here. Fam tried his best to hold on to the gold lane, but he will be taken out by Monarch.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting here. That they were able to secure here, and Nana. Huh. Nana being able to secure the kill with the Angela on top of her is something I didn't expect it to happen here. So for now, Ascendo EU has got the gold lead over SV Monarch here by 1k gold, but it could turn very quickly again, since as you saw, the last team fights were really crazy here. And as we speak here, Ascendo just invading the blue buff from Leandro. Leandro losing his blue buff, which he actually needs as Nolan, since Nolan relies a lot on his blue buff to actually perform his dashes more consistently. With this, he has to wait a bit, because he can't go too aggressively without those dashes, and he can't spam them as usual. Problem here is that carry is getting free farm here right now, like 5k gold on the carry. That's a lot. And as we speak here, the Adam, Leandro is on the way to gank Remy here.
Looks like a pressure's building up. Fracture not being used over here, but still pulls out a lot of damage. Leandro on the Nolan. Looks like Remy will have to use his Raging Slash here wastefully and use Landshaker. Full barrage coming in by Molina, Blitz from Trev, and Adam lands in the red tree. Alan gets taken out by Nikki. Adam takes out Leandro with my turn, and looks like the Black Dragon form is coming in from Fam. A big fight is happening. Takes out Mizo, having the hard guard as well from Zuha over here. Looks like a freeze is coming in from Nikki, and will they take out Fam? No, instead, they take out Adam. What a comeback for a fight. Fam's still going in despite being low HP. Crave takes out Kempiki here. And Remy with the Land Shaker takes out what he needs in that fight. Raging Slash coming in on Alan or Krev. And will be taken out here and taunted by Krev under tower as well. The hard guard saving Krev in that fight. That was a really intense fight.
Huh.
The Fam over here going in with 1 HP. That was pretty aggressive, don't you think, Wolk?
That was really crazy. Like, at the end of this entire play here, Remy didn't need to engage in here. Like, there was no reason to. He was alone here. There was there was Angela on the Nana. Like, it always looks interesting to see Angela ulting the Nana here. But as we can see here, that mistake came on costly, since that was shutdown actually onto Remy. And that gave Monarch the 1k gold lead here, actually. They're pushing the tower on the top lane. They're trading it for the bot lane tower. But at the end of the day, Monarch is coming out on top with the gold trade. But as we speak, something is happening on the bot lane.
My turn here being used to pick out Alan, and Adam successfully takes out Alan. Looks like the pressure on the gold lane here is a lot, and it's very tough as well. Probably the Yin pick was specifically to pressure whatever squishy heroes they have here. It's an interesting pick, but certainly one enjoyable to watch too. Looks like a fight is building up here. Fam and Adam, they pass through each other. Black Dragon form and Hard Guard. The bow has been used. Are they gonna go for Mizu or they go for Neki? We don't know if yet. Minion Roach comes in by Mimpeki. They chase after Mizu, but a flicker Gimpeki stops and interrupts in time. Remy takes out Fam, Adam takes out Creve, and Mizu takes out Zua, and that's why double kill from Zua on both Zua and on Creve as well. That is pretty interesting. Mizo popping off, full barrage coming in to defend the mid lane tower. Looks like Allen is declining that push. But looks like the side SV here is gonna have to go with a Lord. SV Monarch is playing pretty good on those team fights. Listen, I think I got something mixed up. I know I've gotten something mixed up, my bad here, but yeah.
As we speak here, the problem here that SV Monarch has is the marksmans have a completely different gold. Like carries at 8.3k gold, like most gold in the game right now, while Ellen is still sitting at 6k gold and actually is not having the best not the best game right now, sitting on 0-4-1. Like he needs to step up his game because the carry's just running away with this game. Otherwise, afterwards, like they need to have more cohesive team fights because every time they try to start a team fight, it ended up disastrously. Huh? Okay. Anyways, like they need to defend this Lord first of all, but they're still sitting at a 6k gold deficit. So I'm not sure how they're gonna manage this out after all. And here comes an engage.
A full barrage coming in by Allen and a Black Dragon form coming in by Fem here. And Hard Guard also been used from Zua, but not much they done here apart from clearing the Lord and defending their bot lane inhibitor.
Okay, well, what do you think SV Monarch needs to do to turn the game here?
I think it just comes down to the draft, like the Yin pick. Like Allen was completely shut down every time he's been getting ganked by Adamski on the bot lane. He just can't compete now with Mizu. They just have to defend and just clear the minions and wait for the Iksha to get her power spike, and they now can fight in team fights.
Leandro was barely able to secure his blue buff. Glad he had the retribution here to secure it. However, he isn't also having a great game so far. I noticed he's also sitting at 1-4. Just 2 items here. He still has lots of farming to do. One of the issues from SV Monarch here is that the Yin pick actually shuts down their marksmen and their junglers during team fights. Nolan needs to pull out the damage in team fights, but he can't do that if Yin is focusing him with it. If Yin is focusing him with the my turn. So they are forced to back off basically because without Nolan they don't have the damage here. Like Nana still needs to scale a bit. She needs at least one more item before she can actually solo carry team fights. And Yuzhong is trying already his best to peel off everything, but he can't do this alone.
It's the same with Allen. You take out the full barrage with my turn. It's the biggest tool you have in team fights with the Iksha, I think. So when you take that out with Wien, it can turn around every team fight and in favor of Ascendo.
I agree with you. They have to concede this Lord right now. They cannot contest it. Like you see, they're just recalling in their base and on their inhibitor turrets. So they're just waiting. Like they can't do anything else right now. They need to wait until Ascendo EU is doing something, and they need to pray for a mistake from them because if they don't do any mistakes, then this will be a clean finish with the next Lord. Maybe not with the next Lord, but with the Lord afterwards. With this Lord, they can break down most inhibitor towers if they are synchronizing it, but SV Monarch is already doing something intelligent. They are freezing the minions so that the minions come to them so that it's easier for them to defend them. That's also something you don't see a lot from every team, but you should freeze the minions in those kinds of situations near to your base so that you don't have to deal with 3 crashing waves from all lanes into your base, which is intelligent. But the Lord is still gonna crash in there. That's one inhibitor down, but they can defend the other 2. So that's the whole reason for the freezing here. And is ASCENDO actually trying to force a fight?
Looks like Kenpeki is preparing for a Monin Rage. Monin Fury over here. Oh, he goes in on the Monin Fury, gets a double jump in by Remy, takes out Leandro, but Kriv will take out Mizo in that situation. We have Adam taking my turn on Alan, but will fail to get a kill in that situation. And Fam takes out Kenpeki. Looks like this side. And it's a complete wipe out for SV Monarch, wiping out Ascendo. Is it gonna be a wipeout here? Remy takes his immortality out. Will they continue to chase? They will continue to chase the hard guard, and Fam over here having the hard guard by his side. They take out Remy and it's a wipeout. They get to be comfortable and clear now and take a seat and relax a bit.
Indeed.
I think
The thing here,
the crucial part in that teamfight was Adamski couldn't get into Allen. He used the Martyr very late. The full barrage already did very big damage to Ascendo, and Adamski even failed to kill Allen because of the Wind of Nature. So that was, I think, the most crucial part in that teamfight. So
yeah, like in that team fight, it was the setup was great from Kenpeki with the Minoran Fury, but everything what happened afterwards didn't go as planned. Like they had a better focus in the team fight with what they are targeting, because if I recall it right, the Minoran Fury only got 2 targets in here. Those weren't the priority targets there. Afterwards, Monarch were able to turn the team fight around with the damage dealers that were still alive, obviously. And that's how they got most of the kills in on Ascendo. Lots of shutdowns too, as well, as you can see from the gold lead. It's just a merely measly 2k gold gap, and most of the gold is actually on the carry. Everyone else is kind of even here. So we're expected to see an interesting team fight setup happening here, no?
Looks like a Black Dragon form is ready to be used for an engage. Leandro and Alan are also waiting there. They're looking for one team fight. They're having Zuha, protecting the bot lane here, since Zuha can just hard guard his way to the fight. It looks like they
Both
have
teams
to
are
go
too
for
scared
a
to make it.
retreat. Alan will have to go back, as minion wave are pressuring on both bot and mid lane.
look at Mizu and Adamski. He's going for the back
for
door.
the back line. For the back door over here, but not much can be done. Unfortunately, Alan does go back and back up Zuha. Looks like a small Lord lure is happening. Adam is starting it. It looks like in favor of Ascendo in here. But once again, if you look at the map, Mizo is still trying to go for a backdoor here. Black Dragon form popped by Fam. We'll start engaging. Kenpeki make sure he's staying back, making sure the engage doesn't happen. Remy takes out the Lord. Oh, and Money Rage take out Leandro. Freeze by Nikki. Zuad gets wiped out over here by Mizo. My turn used by Adam will still get taken out by Fam. Fam doing a lot of damage on Yuzong, but unfortunately will be shut down by Mizo. This fight so far, Remy taking
How
the
did
Lord.
Remy stole that Lord? How did he do that? We're gonna have to watch it again. That was very impressive.
The timing was really interesting. Like, he made his engage at the same time when Leandro, I think, he pressed on his flicker. So basically, the Lord had to be at like 50 HP by the time he used his retribution, and that's the moment where Remy stole the Lord. Like, it's kind of inconvenient that this happened at that moment, but like things like that, stuff like that can always happen in such games, especially such close games where just one small opportunity can turn the tides for one team. And with that, Ascendo is finally back in the driver's seat. 3k gold lead. They secured the Lord, but they can't end with this. But they can secure the inhibitor tower on the top lane thanks to Mizu. So that's 0 inhibitor towers left from Monarch. 4k gold lead in favor of Ascendo. Full builds on most of the heroes. So at this point, the gold doesn't matter that much anymore. Now it's all about how this, all about the setups. Leandro losing his blue buff, by the way, so he has a little disadvantage. So they need to relax for a moment and wait until the next lot. Since I doubt they will, I doubt that Ascendo will commit to a team fight here now. They just want to get a safe lord and get a synchronized wave here, and then end it with all 3 lanes if possible. Monarch doing the same thing as before, freezing the minions if possible. Mid lane's not more possible anymore because they're crashing in already. But on the sidelines, they're not touching it. They're just letting them in. Look at how they are doing. Nana almost getting a pick though.
No.
And it works for SV Monarch. When they did it last time, just defending and freezing the minions, they wiped out Ascendo in the next team fight. So they're probably trying to do the same thing now.
Ooh, team fight happening.
Looks like there is
Nope,
a big
everyone
fight
is still.
coming,
For now they're just chilling and vibing. Look at them. They're just waiting. Like SV Monarch has stuff to do. They need to defend minions crashing into the base, but Ascendo's just setting up for vision around the lord and potentially looking for pickoff. Kramer's positioning is interesting. If he just steps a bit too much forward, he's doomed. So he has to play really clean here. Look at the range here. He's almost in the Aurora's skill range. So he has to pay really close attention to that. But he's still fine for now, and the lord is now up finally. At the same time, Leandro can actually secure his blue buff and then potentially go into the deciding team fight here.
This could possibly be the first match where we see a Nolan lose in this tournament, especially in the preseasons. But once again, it all depends on this. We're having Zuha defending the top lane, and Mizo is looking for an opportunity here, but I don't think he'll find one. Or will he?
Mizo's really pressuring with that backdoor. It's only Angela to defend. I think he has the chance to do it.
Does Mizo go for a backline here? Will he end? Is he going to carry damage? And he goes for the NG! Mizo, oh never! Yeah, there he is! There he is! Mizo goes with the backline there, too patient and knows when to engage. What a backdoor from Mizo! What a match!
No way!
And looks like game 1 will go for Ascendo. What a backdoor! We'll wrap this up and we'll see you in game 2.
Your team
Welcome back to the second game of the preseason matchup between ASCENDO EU against SV Monarch here. First game, crazy backdoor finish from Mizo against his own squad here. Interesting decision making from Monarch to just let the Angela play against the carry here. I would have been interested to see what went down in their VC channel to make that decision, but nonetheless, very impressive play from Mizo to end this game here, and very well deserved for having such a consistent performance in game 1. Now we're gonna see what's happening in game number 2, and with the Digi being banned out again, Guinevere being banned out again, same bans as before technically. So what kinds of changes do you expect Monarch to do in this game, Wol?
Maybe I would see the carry getting banned. I think Mizu did a great job, but no, they go with the Kaja. They banned the Kaja in the second ban phase last game, so maybe they want the carry for themselves. We're gonna see now as Ham is going to get the first pick. We'll see what he's gonna go.
With the Matilda also being banned out, Leandro decided to go for the Joy. Kaja is one of the counters from Joy, that's why they banned it out, so they probably had the idea of the Joy draft already in their heads when they decided to ban that. There's technically also Franco that could still counter the Joy or also the Minotaur, but they're less reliable for the overall team compared to Kaja, and that's why they decided to go run it back again with the Minotaur and the carry. If it's working, don't stop using it. Yeah, that's what they say.
This land is our homeland, and it will soon be our
Man, I would love to see a Franco. I would love to see a Franco. We saw a Franco yesterday from Shido, and it was just a walking highlight. He was hooking everyone.
That's amazing to hear. Monarch picking up the Lapu and the Aurora. Like, I'm not sure about picking the Aurora when the Nana is still open. Like, we saw what happened in the previous series when that happened, and now it's happening here again. So it's kind of a big question mark if Aurora can hold herself up against the Nana pick, because the Nana has all both of them have basically a passive that allows them to have a second life basically, but Aurora is in a standstill position while Nana can run around while she's immune. So that's a big difference here. And Nana has less CC than the Aurora, but Aurora has Aurora is pulling off her weight anyways in those team fights. So we have to see then afterwards in game what's going to happen. And Ixia and Arlott being banned out already from the respective teams leaves lots of opportunities now for ASCENDO EU to draft around. Ixia, one of the heroes you usually want to pick if you have a teamfight oriented composition like Monarch, so that's a good ban. And Chi-Chi being picked up for XP. Helki, what do you think about this?
Chi-Chi is an interesting pick, but it's a really good pick against the Joy here as well. Maybe limiting the enemy jungler into sort of like a stuck movement so they can catch up with what Leandro has to cook up.
Time to take the field.
Indeed, and Bruno being picked up. We haven't seen a Bruno in a while here, or Bruno kind of fell off in most drafts because Bruno's kind of weak to CC, as most marksmen obviously, but the Bruno is relying too much on melee range to get his damage done. Doesn't really have the range compared to other marksmen, and unlike Carry, you cannot just build Bruno tank build and then still deal damage. Carry has true damage, that's why she can do that, but Bruno doesn't have that. And also with the Lapu, with the Cho on Rome, I'm not sure how this is gonna play out properly. Lots of CC from ASCENDO, lots of anti-engage tools with the Minotaur, Minoran Fury, so Monarch needs need to take really precise team fights if they want to win here, because ASCENDO EU's draft is so simple to pull off. So what do you think, Wall?
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
I personally think that
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battle.
SV Monarch has the better draft. I'm really not a fan of Barrett's jungle. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't like the Barrett in the jungle. We've seen it today with, I believe it was I think Eagles pulling out the Barrett's jungle, and it didn't work out very well for them. We all know they lost both games against Iconic Crew. So we'll see what Adamski is gonna go and how he's gonna perform on that Barrett. But again, I'm really excited about the CC too. First time I'm gonna see a CC in the tournament. We'll see what value she's gonna bring in a team fight. I'm really excited for the EXP matchup.
As you already saw, Ichichi already winning her XP trades here against the Lapu Lapu, and Barrett's already rotating towards the XP side. Altski Farm is in danger here. He has to back off for now. He's losing minions here on the XP lane if this continues. But on the other side of the map, we have got here some spicy stuff in here. We have Joy engaging in onto the carry. They're trying to deal damage on her, but they are not coordinating there who's tanking the tower. Tuna tanking the tower at all. Joy and Bruno tanking everything. Like, that's not how you prepare a tower dive. Like, the tank needs to tank some tower shots first before you can deal damage, and not you go in and deal damage and pray that you don't take the tower damage. That doesn't work like that. That's a small issue here. Like, the gank setup was really misplayed from Monarch here in that moment. That gives ASCENDO an opportunity now for potential turtle setup because of that messy play. Joy is just in base here. They're starting up the turtle finally. And Barrett should be able to get it for free almost, because Chu is not level 4 yet. Wait, Joy is making it on time to the turtle. She can steal it potentially. She's coming in here, but Adam's retribution is too strong for Monarch. But here comes the bravest fighter from the Lapu Lapu, trying to get some damage done, but he's not getting anywhere. But Aurora is too strong here. And at the end of the day, choose not even level 4 here for a potential pick of pick. and ASCENDO EU are running away with the teamfight victory. 3 kills to 1 and a turtle secured. What else can you wish for from an early game start from them? Perfect execution almost. Almost. There's some deductions for what happened.
Emsky winning again the retry battle. The last game he won. I think every retry battle against Leandro. He's really on fire with the retribution timing now.
He's really good nowadays. I still remember times when Adam would struggle with retribution battles, but now he's really consistent with them after lots of practice. So he can finally show what Barrett is capable of doing, unlike what happened in the other series. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna continue. So there's another gank on the top lane, potentially from ASCENDO onto Ellen here. Are they getting? No, they're just getting some tower gold here. Ellen cannot do anything here. He has to dodge away. They got some tower pellets here, and Remy clearing out the bot lane here. But here on the fight in the top lane, Kleve is already using her damage. Oh, nice! What? Adam eating up the joy in the last moment! No way! Adam used that Tona's welcome like this to Leandro, when Leandro thought he was already safe. That play from the Chow backfired hard. Like, the way of the dragon didn't go as he expected it to be, and now they are again on the back foot for this, and he's getting poked out right now. 5 HP down almost. Greve is busy clearing minions. Like, that's the problem with Aurora. She cannot really help out the Chu that well in that kind of poking scenarios. She has to give them the poke. And in the meanwhile, Mizo is already fine on gold again. Like, small gold advantage here, despite the Bruno having a kill. turtle being set up now again from the side of Ascendo, and we are seeing here a little team fight coming.
We have a team fight on Turtle coming up. Looks like Ascendo is prepared this on their side, and not much we can see from Monarch here apart from Leandro trying to steal that. Looks like his stacks are ready, but Leandro's stacks are also down. Remy goes in, we have the frigid breath coming in from Krev here, but will get picked up, and now Krev will have on his passive Pride of Ice, but will not get out money. Fury comes up, Remy takes out the kill over here. Unfortunate for Krev, this is a better fight and a better side here for Ascendo.
Killing spree for the CC. We're seeing it with the pick working out.
As we can see here, Ascendo is in the lead again. 2k gold lead. Lapo rotating towards the mid lane, trying to wait here, wait for maybe the Chi-Chi? Nah, he's waiting for something else. I'm not sure for what he's waiting for, but Way of the Dragon being used, and that should be a kickoff here, no?
With a Rage Slash, Fan does not pick up Nikki here. It actually goes oppositely, and Nikki takes out Fan under tower.
No.
Unfortunately for Fan, he used it on the wall and not towards Nikki here, and it stopped him halfway.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna go into the highlights of the games for the next match day as one of those plays. I'm pretty sure this Shu King of Way of the Fight is coming.
Way of the Dragon again on Nikki, and Frigid Glacier, but does not take out Nikki. Or never mind, Krev finishes it off. Valiant Fury with Flicker takes out Krev here from Remy. Looks like they're not gonna let that go.
The mage traded for a mage at the end of the day, but you can see Mizu is just pushing free tower. He's getting gold. Look at his gold again. He's again at a 1k gold advantage. Like while everyone is busy rotating or ganking, Mizu's just farming and stacking up gold like a madman. Like he's getting fed here, and again he's another team fight here.
Azua going in Wave Dragon, but will not get Remy off of his vengeance. Does Remy save up his curtain call? Will he go for it? He does not go for it, but will be taken out here. Turtle with Adam. Looks like the fight here is coming to a halt and no more pressure, but I think Ascendo got the better of this. Will they try to pressure mid here? Go for it, or will they all go back to their separate farming objective?
Yeah, that's true. Nothing is happening here so far. Like it looks dangerous, but actually they're just farming a bit. They're just saying hello to each other in that right mid push here. Nothing is happening. Don't worry, that's not a fight. They're just saying hello to each other. Remember, if two tanks are in the same bush, it means just hello. And we see here just some poke damage being traded here. Both teams want to defend the mid lane, like not defend. Ascendo wants to obviously take the mid lane, but Monarch wants to defend it. And as we speak here, something interesting.
Looks like the Frigid Glacier coming from Grief. Flocker main Fury goes in, and Adam will go in with a Detona's Welcome. Will take out Zua, but Zua will escape in time, and he will manage to take out Fam. And Trees gets taken out by Remy. What a fight! And they also get the mid lane tower that they wanted to push for so long.
They really wanted it, and they got rewarded with the tower and bonus 2 kills on top of that. What else can you wish for? That's like Christmas for them all over again. I don't know what Monarch wants to do in this situation right now. They are at a 6k gold deficit. They will try to trade it for at least a tower in the bot lane, get at least something back while Mies is pushing the top lane. Look at his gold advantage again, 2k gold advantage over the other highest member of SV Monarch. Like, he's just farming like crazy. That's the kind of marksman you want to have on your team. Always ahead on gold, not dying at all. Like Island didn't also die so far, and they are actually getting 2 towers. That's a better trade now for Monarch, getting 2 towers for 1 tower. But it comes at a cost, and the cost is called Lord. Uncontested Lord at the end of the day, and that's a better trade for Ascendo. 1 tower, 1 Lord for 2 towers. It's a trade, at least. Other teams wouldn't have even tried to trade it for anything, and they would have just lost all these objectives. But as you can see from Monarch's gameplay, they are trying to get the trades, trying to get something bad here. In this case, they got towers. Next time, they will maybe get the top lane towers in exchange for something. They're not giving up things for free. That's what distinguishes them from other teams.
Looks like only a blitz going in by Nikki and just picks out Creef like it's nothing. Kenpeki applies pressure on Leandro here, but Leandro will use the retribution to take his blue buff. I feel like Zuha has been using his Way of the Dragon so loosely during this game, and it's going pretty well for him. Looks like a fight's going on mid lane. Zuha gets a 4-man knock-up and a flicker with the Way of Dragon. Monion Fury goes in by Kenpeki over here. Fight continues to break out, and Nikki will take out Alan. Leandro takes out Alice on the fight. Electrifying beats going in. Vengeance popped by Remy, and looks like Adam is a really bad position right now as Creef goes to pull in some damage, but pulling in, and Adam pulls out damage. Will he be taken out? He's tanking tower and does not realize it. Will he be eliminated? And looks like Leandro finishes off Adam in that fight. What? Adam was just standing there tanking towers and he doesn't even know. Looks like a fight here between Leandro and Remy goes in. Electrifying beats comes in, but Remy will continue to heal, and he probably got that radiant armor. Not that much damage has been taken from him.
Somebody needs to clip that Adam moment in that like how can you not realize you're taking the tower in that situation? Like you're literally sandwiched between 2 towers, and you should see the animation of that 1 tower hitting you. Like somebody needs to clip that. That's what happens when you're getting distracted, especially in such a match. Like this isn't supposed to happen. If this happens in the real season, then you're in big trouble. But so for now, everything is fine, and we see another engage coming in.
Fury coming in. Will they pick out Zuha? Mizu has a lot of damage to Kazuha in this little moment. And it looks like the fight stops on a hold here. They're probably gonna take position for the next Lord. But electrifying beats coming in by Leandro, taking out Nikki's flicker. But that's really about it here. They now gotta calm down. Remy, as you can see on the bot lane here with Creef, they're both trying to play and clear here slowly, waiting for the Lord both sides. We might either see a contest or just another free Lord.
Yeah, everyone positioning around the Lord. Not much going on so far. Like Monarch are aware that they can't go in too crazy, and talking about crazy.
Speaking of crazy, Nikki's passive gets out here. The Molina passive out. Looks like Alan is going into the bit. Poke away with Dragon by Zuha gets Kenpeki in this mess. But Kenpeki will match with Worldly coming in, almost killing Kenpeki in that situation. Remy goes in, Curtain Call and Vengeance. And will not take out Alan as he wished to be. Gets shut down by Alan instead. Looks like a freeze coming in from Creef here, taking out Kenpeki's flicker. Monion Blitz coming in with a bit of speed light here from Mizu, almost taking out Leandro. Creef gets picked out by Kenpeki here. He has Pride of Ice. Will he get out? Nope, Mizu will just stand there and burst him down. Mizu gets his Rose Gold here, which is a really big item for this game.
They have to back off. They cannot start off this this Lord with just 3 members here. And again, I don't like. It all started when Remy got shut down by Monarch here, and now they're continuing the play here. Actually,
going in for
wait,
a fight.
look at Mizu! Look at Mizu! Look at Mizu!
Mizu is going backdooring here, but will not
Maybe
make
not.
it in
He's
time,
backing out.
unfortunately.
I was thinking he's gonna do it again. Like we know he can. Every time you see him alone, you have to be careful.
Yep. Remy takes out Fam here. And looks like Ascendo is not gonna have a hard time clearing this Lord.
Wait, Wait, what is the positioning of those Ascendo members right now? Oi! Oi!
Come on, if Fury comes in, Daytona's welcome. They gotta take out Zuha in this fight. Zuha will be eliminated shortly, or never mind, gets out with the flicker. Remy goes in, opens in the vengeance, will probably apply a curtain call, but does not get it in there, and looks like Leandro gets away just in time with that electrifying beat.
Damn! He survived this at the grass of death. He's really an escape artist. Thing you need to notice is he already got his blood wings. That is the extra HP he needed to survive here in that moment. But ASCENDO EU are not backing down.
Zuha going into the way, trying taking out Pinky, and Glacier coming in from Creep over here, freezing, but Leandro going for the backline will take out Kenpeki. And looks like Adam goes for Daytona welcome, unfortunately does not spit out due to his low HP, will be taken out. Fam chases after Nikki. Will he take Nikki out, or will Nikki get out safely? Looks like Mizo's on low HP as well, gets to recall on the top side. Landshaker goes in, but Nikki will have to use a flicker. Curtain call, and Remy goes in with a poke as well here, does not do nothing unfortunately, since both fighters in this game are extremely tanky now. Ascendo's gonna focus on clearing the mid lane and playing safe here from now on.
SV
The
Monarch
problem
revived
here-
this game. They really came back. They took the Lord, and now they can at least try to win some team fights. Leandro is full build. He can dish a lot of damage and target Mizu.
I agree with you, Wall. The problem that ASCENDO EU has right now is that they lost their gold lead basically for, you could say, no practical reason. Like, they were too aggressive when they didn't need to. Like, nobody's forcing them to take all of those fights, like, as we can see here right now again. But they need to play this more conservatively because the Lord is up.
Looks like Morning Fury coming in, will be trying to take out Zua here, but Landshaker from Fam and Morning Fury comes out here from Nikki, but not much happens. Looks like none of the sides, looks like a top lane here is being pressured. Would have been funny if we had Mizu pushing there. Another game, another backdoor. Looks like Fam has to go back and defend the lane, like trying beats when Leandro has been wasted over here. And Creef takes out Nikki's passive over here. Kenpeki is on really low HP, but is thinking of engaging Way of the Dragon Sua on Adam, and Leandro takes the Lord for the team. But will get taken out. Mizo, on the other hand, is Mountain. Will Zuha be caught? Zuha is discovered. But Zua will get the escape here. Looks like the bottom lane inhibitor has been taken out toward the side of ASCENDO.
Oh.
And rest in peace, Zua. We will miss you.
You tried, but this is another Lord defended in favor of ASCENDO. You have to admit though, Monarch's setup for the Lord wasn't bad. Like they could always just use the Way of the Dragon to zone out the Barretts here, and then secure it with the Retribution from Leandro. Like, he doesn't have to think about Retro 50/50s if the CC is still available. But the problem here is that Mizo is just carrying so hard that they cannot even any team fights without killing him first. Like, they need to get rid of him if they want to win the team fights. Like, Mizo got 2 important kills in the team fight. They got also then the kill on Zua, and they were able to clear out the Lord freely. So Monarch need to focus on Mizu, get some clean team fighting set up like before on the Lord, and then they could be able to go away with the victory as long as they get rid of Mizu.
No, it's not gonna be easy to get rid out of Mizu. He's positioning very well. What would be your plan to get rid out of Mizu?
Looks like Daytona's welcome has almost been used here, but Leandro would get out just in time with the electrifying beat, saving him and purifying him from the Barretts. Looks like the pressure still continues, but not much will happen here. I don't think a fight will have to break out here. Unfortunately, Zuha is looking for a spot, looking for something to bring to his team. And ooh, Grief takes a lot of poking damage over here. Almost gets taken out. Zuha providing
I
the
can
vision. Yeah,
I can imagine a scenario where Mizu can get picked off, but it requires Leandro to be on Mizu first of all, and second of all, at least a Lapu or Kreve to be on Mizu as well. Because they can't do it with just one damage healer. They need two of them to kill the Mizu, and then the rest of Monarch need to zone out the Ascendo, which sounds easier, which is easier said than done, of course. But at least they're trying.
Looks like a small fight may or may not break out here as King Becky CC's Zuha. I feel like
20 minutes
Zuha-
in, it's already the Evolved Lord. It's gonna
Zuha
be a
is
crucial fight for this game.
It is indeed. I agree with you. Sando starting on a Lord. They're trying to keep an eye out for Zua, because Zua is a big threat during this fight. He can just zone out and use his way with the dragon. We have Nikki having to clear top lane. They're going for a backline. Mizu here. Will they take out Mizu? Nope, he's been suppressed. And a huge fight. Fam going in for a backline. They take out Mizu Immortality on the back here. And they Creep will get the shutdown needed. Remy as well gets a bit bad positioning on the fight. Here will take his Immortality out. And Creep's a double kill. What a fight from Aurora in that case. But a top lane here is pushing, pressuring. Looks like Leandro is the only one that has to go back here. Will they continue for the fight here? Will they take out Kinpeki to take out his Immortality? But will he take him out specifically? And Kinpeki retreats. I wonder if Monarch can end this. They still have Alan in that fight. Way of the Dragon has been used here to take out Nicky's passive. Nicky has used Freeze but will not get out, unfortunately. Or maybe will, not anymore because the game is over. Good game.
Another great game in this series.
Victory!
I have to say, it actually happened as I envisioned earlier on how to take on Mizu. You cannot kill him with just one damage dealer. You needed two, as you saw. Leandro did the initial damage on him, forcing him to retreat, and then Kreve's positioning at the most important moment came in clutch. He did the last remaining damage needed to kill the Mizu, and that's how they got rid of him, and that's how they snowballed this entire team fight, and that's how they won the game out at the end of the day. Like, take out Mizu, and then you win the game.
And we are gonna wrap it up from here. Good game, and we will see you next time.
Your team is banning.
And we're back
Um,
here with game number 3, Ascendo versus Monarch. Walt, I'm giving this one to you.
Thank you, Hockey. We have seen already two interesting games so far in this series between Ascendo and Monarch. Back and forth games, lots of opportunities for either sides to make it, to get some opportunities and win their respective games. I still believe Ascendo's draft was a bit cleaner. Like, you saw what they could do in the early stages of the games. It wasn't complicated, the game plan wasn't complicated, easy to execute, but at the end, Monarch were able to get rid of the win condition from Ascendo and secure the victory for themselves. That was an important part for the victory in the last match. Getting rid of Mizu and then just win the team fights. Like, Mizu was the main damage dealer from Ascendo the last match. Everyone else was protecting him, basically. And again in draft, we see the same bans again. Guinevere ban, Digi ban. This time, Joy ban. And I don't know what they would ban a second ban, because everything is still open. I doubt it will.
Always on the way.
Your team is picking.
And Matilda also being banned out here now from the side of Monarch. Not giving the Matilda first pick. Matilda's a strong pick. Even when Matilda lost today, she was still a very strong pick, I have to say that. And I hope we're gonna see something interesting again. It's again a Minotaur pick. Well, do you think Ascendo is gonna go for a similar draft again for the third time in a row?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. The Barat's experiment didn't work out. It worked out early game, but the late game it just didn't. And Monarch are going with that carry. They're taking the carry out of Mizu.
They do. There's still obviously other picks still open for Mizu to pick from, like Ixia still open unless they ban it second phase. And they can, like again, the mages are still both being open, Aurora and Nana. Like, you can choose whatever you want to play. Both have their pros and cons, and it's again the Nana and again a Chi-Chi. I think we're gonna see a similar draft again from Ascendo, with the only difference being the jungle pick. That's what my guess here is. Okay, do you think Ascendo should stick with the draft they had before, and you think that the draft wasn't the issue they lost?
It's a pretty tough draft, but it's one worked out. And from last game, as you said, if it works, let's do it again. So maybe they could stick with the last draft, or maybe improve it a bit. Since they're not gonna have a Joy, they could probably go for something tougher, something stronger for the draft early, like a Mortis.
Ooh, I like the Martis idea. That's we haven't seen that so far today. And Martis, solid jungler pick, especially if you have got a strong early game oriented team. What? Monarch believed that Barretts was the problem for them, so they banned him out. Okay, they don't want to deal with the Barretts again. That is surprising. I didn't expect them to ban the Barretts, but the Kaja ban makes sense, obviously, since the Kaja can still obviously always counter the Minotaur if needed. But still, like, Barretts and Joy, like, is it gonna be a jungle matchup finally in this series, or are we gonna see another tank jungler from Adam here? We already saw interesting picks here, and again, Zua on the Chu. He wants probably some redemption for what happened in the previous game, for all the meme clips about him that were made. So he wants to redeem himself with some TikTok clicks, so that it doesn't look bad at the end of the day for his true performance, so that people will think, yep, he's a pro true. Okay, Adam going for tank jungler actually, with the expert true damage and the Bruno from the Mizu. This time Mizu on the Bruno. Now he has the disadvantage for some of the stuff that is going to happen, and Leandro on the Leo mode. Two junglers we didn't expect to see right now. Okay, we have already seen the Xbox earlier today. Was supposed to work out, but it was still a loss at the end of the day. But this time maybe the Xbox win rate is gonna come up and give us a win.
seconds till
Back in the
enemy
game we
reaches
are, the
battlefield.
last game of the preseason series between ASCENDO EU and SV Monarch. The score is right now 1-1. SV Monarch got away with the victory in the second match here. ASCENDO got it in the first match, and now they're both looking to end the series on a positive note to have confidence into the actual season starting next week. And we see already some interesting poke damage being traded on the mid lane. Nikki being already forced to retreat here, and Kinpeki just saying hello to everyone. What a start here.
Pretty aggressive early here from the side of both ASCENDO and Monarch. Now Zuha is taking any chance whatsoever to knock up anyone from the side of SV.
Kinda unfortunate that he got CC'd there at that moment, and he got free poke damage. Like, that's not how you want to start your true game here. You want to have a happy ending on your true game, but now there's time for redemption.
Looks like Leandro is going in. We'll take out the first blood on Mizo over here, and Kriv is a taunt here as well. An amazing early fight. Leandro with the Phantom Steed, and he just had to take out Mizo, and taking out his Purify as well.
I'm not sure what Adam's plan is on the bot lane. Like, does he want to kill the Lapu or not? Like, Lapu can always just retreat here. They can secure some gold, but here comes Krebe defending this everything easily. Like, that time on the bot lane was kind of wasted for Adam. Like, he could have as well just been on his blue buff already and give away this turtle and already rotate towards the top lane, but I guess he has other plans.
Kriv is going in for the poke. Will he take out Adam? And no. He has IME unlocked, but does not get the X-Borg ult that he needs, the last Insanity, so might as well just take Kenpeki's one. Zuha is going in for a poke, and he takes Molina Blitz from Nikki here. Will they continue chasing with the Phantom Steed? No, and Fam takes out Kinpeki here. They're going after Remy. Remy has to pop his vengeance, but unfortunately does not make it out. A pretty aggressive fight. With the Leor draft, they can just take a fight one after another in that early, and it's pretty good so far for them.
I agree. Like, this time the XP lane has a huge advantage right now. Look at his gold compared to his opponent. Like 700 gold difference on the XP lane alone. That's what you can't complain about this. And Zuo looks again for redemption, gets the king way of the dragon, and that's another pickup secured for SV Monarch. He's finally waking up. He's showing off his true skills here. He wants to make up for everything that happened previously, and now again something gonna happen soon.
Zua is coming to back up Alan here, but there is not much to do. They probably wanted to pick up Zio with the Phantom Steed. Leandro is waiting. And we'll go back to jungling. He's going passive, but we have Kriv over here on the enemy side on the gold lane, and is going to be backed up by Fam. Are they going for a dive? They're going for a dive. Wave Dragon goes in, picks up Kinpeki, takes his flicker out. They're gonna go and push the gold lane here. What an amazing pickup here, and looks like Zuha is mad. He wants to prove himself. He said that last game, that wasn't me. This game is me.
Who was else playing on his account previously? His brother or what?
His little brother at this point.
Oh. Damn.
Looks like Monarch is trying to push the mid lane here. They take most of the tower gold. Land Shaker by Fam won't stop Kinpeki. Are they gonna go for Kriv? Nope, Kriv gets the retreat here. They're looking for a fight. Kinpeki looks for a poke. Raging Slash by Fam just to get out here. And looks like SV Monarch is gonna go for the turtle.
Good lead so far for SV Monarch. 5k gold lead. Lots of pressure on the map. They got already the 2 outer turrets on the side lanes. They will probably try to force something on the mid lane soon. So look at Zua. Yeah, he's just having the time of his life right now. And here comes Kreve. Damn.
Kreve with the last Insanity proceeds to dive, but does not do much and has to take out his flicker. Back up by Zua here. Zua with the Wave Dragon pushes away the X-Borg Adam. And looks like Lion Fury comes in. Mizo takes out Alan. Oh, interesting in that fight. And looks like Raging Slash coming in. The Phantom Steed from Leandro. The knockup from Zuha, and they will take out Remy. Looks like Kriv is gonna take out Mizo as well and will taunt him. They're showing no mercy. Monarch said we are going in.
Really ruthless from them. 6k gold lead. They can now push the bot lane. Top lane is also being pushed now. As you can see from the gold advantage, where it's centered around, the Lapu and the Leomord, they have lots of gold right now. Even like everyone from Monarch has lots of gold right now. Like even the carry. Even the carry is more gold than De Bruyne, and Mizo is again the person with the most gold on his team. But as it shows what's happened so far in this game, this is not enough here. Like that is already a bit too much on what happened, just in the first 6 minutes of the game here. Like you can speed up the game a lot just based from the early stages of the game, and that decides already a lot on how the game will develop afterwards. And as we speak, something is gonna happen on ASCENDO EU's jungle.
Looks like a dive is up top lane. Kriv will use Molina Blitz, but does not get a kill. Remy, who is the curtain call? Will he take out Kriv? Takes out Kriv, gets a shutdown here. Lion Fury takes out both. Leandro, will he get CC? Way of the Dragon gets pulled in by Zuha. Will they take out Kenpeki? They take it out, and Leandro gets out. And looks like Mizu has been eliminated once again, solo by Alan. Or not, not once again, maybe.
Not looking like a great game for Mizu so far, but also not for Kenpeki. Something feels off in that game for ASCENDO. I can't lay my finger on what exactly it is, but it probably has something to do with how they are setting up for objectives or how they are rotating in this game, especially. Like it doesn't feel clean at all. And here, as we speak, another engage coming in from Monarch.
Fam easily just takes out Mizu from the middle of the fight with that Raging Slash. IMU used by Kriv, which is the Molina Blitz, but will hit no one here, and looks like they're gonna take the top lane and continue applying pressure. The mid lane minion wave is also coming into push, and looks like it's another fight cooking up here. Oh, with a flicker away of the dragon, he takes out Remy. Will Remy pop his vengeance? He doesn't have it and will be taken out by Alan. He gets taunted as well by Kriv. Looks like Kriv is just having a bit too much fun in this match. Fam does cut the lane from the base here. Will use his ult to get out. And it looks like everything is going to go back here passive. They're just taunting and having fun.
Having fun describes it exactly how Monarch are feeling right now. Like those pickups right now from Zuha, especially, those were amazing right now. Like he decided to wake up and choose violence here, and doesn't seem to stop at all. Like he keeps getting the pickups he needs for his team, and those are valuable pickups on the damage dealers from ASCENDO. Like they got lots of pickups on Mizu, lots of pickups on Remy, and Kriv in danger.
Ooh, Kriv gets taken out by both Mizu and Nikki. Oh, Wave the Dragon comes in. If Fam takes out Mizu, will continue to take out Nikki's passive over here. That's Insanity popped by Adam. Will they try to take out Fam here, or will Fam get out in time? Remy looks like he got the curtain call for more damage on Fam here. And looks like Fam just given up on life. Goodbye, Fam. He just walks in there in the base. He said, nope, I don't want to tank anymore, and just dies.
It was kind of unfortunate, but like he had to go in to secure that kill for Monarch, and they're getting rewarded with that with a Lord. Probably uncontested, like they cannot even go in properly in there, so Lord, good Lord, and a fight happening as well.
And Lion Fury gets in by Kenpeki, and Nikki takes out Alan, who the Lion Fury will take out Zuha's Immortality as well. Phantom Steed coming in from Leonardo, not much to be done, or never mind. There is a lot to be done. Kriv takes out Remy here, Adam takes out Zuha as well, not allowing him to get out after that Immortality. And looks like Mizu will have to go back. Fam tries to look for Mizu, but is 1 second too late to get him.
You can say Monarch were having too much fun right now in that moment. Like after they secured the Lord, like they could have just chilled out a bit, wait for the Lord to spawn, sync the waves, and get an inhibitor. Since the shield from the top lane inhibitor and the mid lane inhibitor are already down. Just the bot lane with the shield passive available, and now another engage from Pam.
Another engage. We're cooking up here. We have Fam putting in the bot lane, applying pressure. Leandro takes out Becky, not giving him a chance to do much after that Warrior Fury. And Creep takes a little bit of damage here, out of chunk out of Measles. And they pick out Remy with the Way of the Dragon. Last Insanity coming in from Adam, but does not explode. Someone doesn't get the damage he needs. Krav goes into the last Insanity from IMU and will take out Measle, but unfortunately gets taken out by Adam. And that is good game. Congratulations.
We have a winner!
And our match winner was one and only SV Monarch. That is 2-1 for Monarch. Pretty interesting match here, and that was probably one of the most intense one of the intense games that we had. Of course, that last match, Monarch was ruthless. So yeah, that's it for today's stream. We hope we enjoyed this crown